customer bought this truck on the internet and had it delivered to us, and so we're now inspecting it to see. He's given us a list of modifications he wants to make, and we're also going to just give it a safety inspection and a start, stop, and steer inspection. From looking at the interior with the tweed, this was definitely probably done in the 80s. That's a real giveaway as to when the car was built. Obviously the design's a little dated. It looks like it's got a Camaro or a Chevy Nova front end grafted onto it. Someone's welded this cast steering arm, pitman arm. That's a little sketchy. Back of the bed's been molded in. The taillights have been Frenched in. Those look like Cadillac taillights Frenched in. And it's a 5-window cab, which is rare. And then it's got a rubber airlines run on it, which is not typically the practice. Usually they're hard plastic. And you can see where they've added 4 inches of channel here to lower the frame, to raise the front of the car a little bit. Okay. The welding's all a little kind of backyard and sketchy, and it looks like it's been body worked, so it's hard to tell what's really there. It's had body filler added. They've got some electrical junctions down here by the exhaust, which is not the greatest idea. So overall, I give the body and paint job on it, you know, like a 7. It's pretty decent, but I can see a lot of orange peel in it. And you gotta like yellow. It almost gets to a point that by the time you sort of take that apart, putting it back together is problematic. It's almost easier to kind of redo the interior, to update it and fix all the issues with it. And probably the biggest problem here is you can see that right here where the front spring mount is on the passenger side, the frame is entirely cracked in half, right where the point load is on it. So that's not a good situation. That's going to have to be fixed because that could lead to a catastrophic failure. Then they've also weakened the frame by mounting the airbags to the bottom of the frame rail here. And you can see where they've cut a hole in the side of the frame rail to get in there and get to the bolts for the top of that. So that needs to be addressed because that's created a weak spot in the frame right where there's a point load on it. Typical chrome job, power steering. It's got a steel blade fan. Those are kind of dangerous. There's no shroud. That does have air conditioning. The firewall's obviously been polished and made to be mirror-like. So, you know, so far looking at the outside of the truck, looking at the engine, you know, everything looks really nice. A few minor things wrong with it. Underneath it revealed all its nasty problems that have to be fixed. Always check a car out before you buying it online. You may end up paying even more money in the end. This car needs a lot of work to be roadworthy and safe.